Okay, nothing special going on here. This is just a 16-pound turkey that's been thawing for 3 days. Just finally took it out of the wrapper. You can see it's already starting to leak the nice pink bloody water that I'll rinse out. But anyway, it's going to go in this brine for 24 hours. So I know it looks ugly, but I mean that's just from the herbs and spices. So it's it's water, salt, pepper, brown sugar, white sugar, and then all kinds of spices: rosemary, sage, thyme, parsley, bay leaf, basil. Then the turkey's going to go in that for 24 hours, and then I'll take it out. Actually, it's going to be in for about 20 hours. I'll take it out 4 hours before I start cooking it tomorrow morning, and then go from there. So I am not a baker, so this is a berry pie. So I'm not a baker. I'm a cook, so that's why it doesn't look that good. So anyway, what can you do? This still tastes good. Cheers. Alright, real quick, this is going to show you everything for the stuffing and mashed potatoes. Got the bread. Here's the homemade chicken stock. And this is all the fat lifted off of all the chicken stock. And then I'm going to add some in when I make the gravy, of course. So, and sour cream, olive oil. Of course, here's all the potatoes. And here's the chicken broth I'm going to use for that. This is for the gravy. Butter, eggs, and this is all the spices already that I have put together. And this is going to be a sausage stuffing, so I already got onions and celery, and there's ground sausage underneath all that, and that's going to be for the stuffing. And mashed potatoes, and then just mashed potatoes, and then butter and sour cream. So anyway, I'll show you all that separately. And just so you know, this is so this has salt, pepper, parsley, Italian seasonings, basil, sage, rosemary, thyme, what else? Onion powder, garlic powder. So, and that's going to be to flavor both the stuffing and the mashed potatoes. Probably can't see too well. Anyway, this would be onion, celery, sausage, and spices and herbs mixture right here. And then next up, I'm going to add, I don't know how I'm going to do this actually. Cannot do it one-handed. Ah, you son of a bitch. Nope. I'll have to show you. Can't do it one-handed. So, epic fail. Obviously, that pan was way too small for what I was trying to accomplish here. So I got a big saucepan. I transferred everything in, and now I'm just adding the chicken stock, and we'll let that cook down, and then in a little bit I'll scramble up the eggs and add those in. I got the so I got the sausage, celery, onion, spice mixture, and then the bread, and then all the herbs and spices. There's the chicken stock, and then we'll scramble up the eggs, and we'll add that in pretty soon. Alright, so got transferred this to some light so you could actually see. But so everything is cooked down now. Yeah, I added the egg mixture, and that'll kind of bind everything together. That's just eggs, water, and some more of the spices, herbs and spices. So Anyway, I will transfer this to this pan here, and we'll divide it up with aluminum foil. And then next up, the potatoes. And then sometimes when you don't have it, you make it. So I took a regular foil pan, and with the aluminum foil, I made two sides. One side for potatoes, one side for stuffing. So I can just, because everything is going to be cooked. So all I have to do tomorrow is heat it up when, the turkey's almost ready. So that's part of what I call, I don't know what I call it, intensive prep, so you don't do much the day of Thanksgiving. Next up, time to peel, cut up into pieces, and boil in chicken stock. That's how I roll. Okay, last but not least, potatoes. They're all cut up. I added chicken stock, more of the herbs and spices, butter, olive oil. I'll let that cook. Then I'll whip them up. Then I'll put them in the pan next to the stuffing. Alright, the potatoes are cooked. I added some more olive oil, butter, sour cream, spices, and it's time to whip it. Like the rock group Devo, not rock, I don't know what they were, punk rock, Devo said, you gotta whip it good. Whoops, I dropped it in the sink. And here are the whipped potatoes. Whipped. That's what I'm looking for, just like that. Alright, the stuffing and potatoes are done. I'm going to put these in the fridge. And time for the gravy. Alright, time for the gravy. Got a combination of olive oil and butter sizzling away. Time for some flour. And whisk this up. And then start ladling in the warm chicken stock. Ooh. That's what you have to do until you just keep getting more and more chicken stock as it dissolves. And I'll show you what it looks like here in a minute. And as you see, it takes time. So really, if you walk away, make it a quick trip, like a minute. So you just do it in a little bit at a time. And if you have to add, more flour, then just do it a little bit at a time. And whisk it in, because you don't want lumps for sure. So it's ready for another dose of chicken broth. And then you can kind of let it sit. Each time you pour some in, let it bubble up, and whisk and go from there. Okay, the end is finally just about here. So that's the rest of the homemade chicken stock. And then also going to put some more butter in, make it a little rich, and then at the end I have grinded up some spices here. Got parsley, basil, thyme, sage, salt, pepper. And those are basically the same flavors that I use throughout, for like for the turkey brine and the stuffing. So I just kind of sprinkle those in at the end and let that cook. Let the spices cook in, and then we'll let it. Oh, I'm making a mess here. Then I'll turn it off and let it sit, because I'm gonna warm it up later. Once the turkey's ready, then I'll go ahead and warm it up again. So anyway, cheers. And then just some simple hors d'oeuvres: Triscuits with ham, cheese, olive, celery, and these back here have olives and jalapenos, spinach dip, and then just some olives to snack on or to put in your martinis. Alright, here's the turkey after 4 hours. The last hour I've been basting with a fresh orange juice, butter, and herb mixture. So hopefully that'll come out good. And I just put in the mashed potatoes and the stuffing. Like I said, it's already cooked. I cooked it last night, so now I just have to warm it up and put some more butter. When it's ready to get it all moist again. So we'll see what happens. Cheers. Alright, it's finally ready. Got the gravy, cranberries, olives, homemade dressing, mashed potatoes, and the turkey is carved. Happy Thanksgiving.